In this short video tutorial, we will understand about the break statement that we have to use when we write the switch and case statements. Now, the break statement is very important to be used whenever you write the switch case statements in your program. Now, let's understand what happens if we do not make use of the break statement. So I'm using the same code as we wrote in the previous video tutorial. Now over here, the value of the integer variable a is 4. So I will change the value to 1. Now when I have changed this value to 1, the switch statement is making use of the variable a as its decision variable. So when I have changed the value of a to 1, automatically you can understand that this case will match with the value of a, because now the value of a is 1. If the value of a is 4, then this case should match, but now the value of a is 1, so this case will match. Now ideally what should happen is, when we are able to match this case with the value of a, this line of code should run and it should print a on the screen, and after that the control of the program should automatically move outside the body of the switch statement. Now, as I discussed in the previous video, the body of the switch statement is starting with this bracket up till this bracket. So when the value of a is 1, this case should match. It should print character a on the screen, and after this the control should go out of the body of the switch statement. So this line should not get executed. But what happens is, in the absence of the break statement, so in the absence of the break statement, this line, after executing this line, the program does not go out of the body of the switch statement, but it enters the next case statement. So after executing this line, it will enter into this case and it will also execute this line, because we are not telling the program to stop the execution after executing the code inside the body of the first case statement. So let's run this code and see what output we get. Notice that the value of a is 1 and the output that we have got is a and b, which means that both the printf statements got executed. But what we want is that only the code inside the case that matches with the value of the decision variable should run. The code inside other cases should not run. For this, we will have to make use of the break statement. So the break statement will tell the code to stop the execution after executing this line and go outside the body of the switch statement and not to execute this case. So let's run this code and see. Now here you can notice that because we have written the break statement, now only a has been printed on the screen, because after executing this line, the control goes out of the body of the switch statement. So this is how the break statement will help you to only execute the desired code from the case that matches with the value, and not to execute the code inside the body of other case statements. So therefore the break statement is very important, because if you do not use the break statement, the output of your program will not be on the expected lines. So with this, we will end this short tutorial here. To access our complete C programming course, please visit openeschool.com/learnc. Also, please subscribe to our channel to get regular updates on the new videos that we post.